What in the name of Shania Twain is happening here then? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and no, I'm not Nem Plays. Find out towards the end of the video why Nem sadly couldn't make it for this video on this evening, but he's okay, but find out why just at the end. I want to jump straight into Zer's inventory for the week and show you what he's got then. Should we have a look, shall we? There's many people here. Well, there's 3. It might not be that popular, so don't get your hopes up too much. Well, we've got a big chicken nugget, and we've got Lord of Wolves. That is possibly still one of the best shotguns in the game, being an exotic shotgun with the exotic perk Shrapnel Launcher. Fires a powerful short-range burst of solar pain and suffering. How about Chambered Compensator, extended mag, and then release the wolves. Hold R or your reload button on your controller to swap a longer, more powerful burst. How's about that then? And then there's composite stock for those times where you would like beef and chicken and vegetable all in the same soup. How's about that then? Kind of looks like a potato of death, but it's still popular even though it's been nerfed. It still is an incredibly popular shotgun. Really, really good for both PvP and the PvE-ness, if that's the kind of thing that you really enjoy. However, I do hear from my console friends that it's not quite as strong, but either way, if you haven't got it in your collection, you need to add it there right now. Otherwise, I'm coming around your house and I'm going to kick you in the gooch. Anyway, what else have we got then? For Titans, it's a rampant lion, which if it was a rabbit, that could be quite disgusting. How about jump jets? Well, it provides additional aerial maneuverability and enables accurate hipfire while you're in the air during lift. And that's exactly what it does. It's also got a very nice ornament as well. I don't know why it's khaki or khaki for the Brits there. It takes a shader quite nicely. Not that most folk care about that kind of thing. Red pants, I like it. But this particular role has the mobility enhancement or the increased health recovery. We've got Bomber, Dynamo, oversized weapon dexterity, pulse rifle scav, and scout rifle scavenger. Not a particularly interesting role on that, unfortunately. But why would you want these pants? Well, if you want to zip around in the air and have accurate hip fire, then go for it. That's the kind of thing. If you haven't got it in your collection, slap it there. But if you're after a better exotic, in my opinion, and bearing in mind it's just my opinion, I prefer having these little babies instead, the June Marchers. So I think these are a much better exotic to go for. I've got a killer roll on this one, but yeah, look at that. Linear actuators, increases speed, sprinting builds up a static charge after melee attacking an enemy. That charge will chain damage to nearby enemies, and it's really good for sliding. It's basically the Titans version of Stompies, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit, not at all. Okay, so Lion Rampants, if you haven't got them, slap them in your collection. Lots of fun, but definitely not top tier PvP business or PvE. I mean, maybe PvE. It does get you around a bit. You can, it enables your speed runs and all that kind of stuff for sure. So they're definitely worthy, but not the best in my opinion. Anyway, what we got for Warlocks, there is the Sunbracer gauntlets. I love this Starman business or Starwoman business. I think it's great that they've introduced that. The roll on this today, first, helium spirals, increases the duration of solar grenade. Solar melee grants unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief time. That's quite a tricky thing to pull off, in all honesty. We've got mobility and increased resilience. The scout rifle loader, fastball, momentum transfer, sniper rifle scav, and heavy ammo finder. This is pretty much the rolls that I get on all armor, minus the sniper scav. That needs to be rocket launcher scav. Not a very good roll there. However, if you haven't got any exotic Warlock gauntlets, and bearing in mind this is for folks that may have just started playing or don't have very many exotics at all, and you're desperate for some sniper scav gauntlets, then pick them up. Fastball's kind of useful, especially if you're on a solar Warlock, chucking your solar nades at that kind of distance. So there is a use to this role for sure. Fastball, sniper scav, it's not completely useless, but it is a bit of a shame that we don't have something a little bit more meaty. But fastballs, yeah, it's all right. Go for it. So if you haven't got that in your collection, have it. There's a really nice ornament for that. I like this Osiris-themed business, of course. And there you go. That is Zer's inventory for this weekend, rather. He disappears on Tuesday. He goes to Mumbai. So make sure you catch him. If you want to splurge some of your legendary shards on the fated engram to get you a exotic that you do not have, that's with the exception of it being any brand new exotics. That's from the latest of the DLCs, the Season 7 DLC, so you won't get that there. You got consumables, 5 of Swords. If you're new to the game, you need to pick one of these up because it enables the modifiers in Nightfall Strikes. Okay, and then you've got your invitations to the 9. If you complete all of this kind of stuff, you get a pat on the back and some bits and pieces as well. Anyway, there is Zer's inventory, and of course, he's on the Winding Cove in the EDZ. I probably neglected to mention that, even though this scenery is quite telling, really. Anyway, Nem. Why couldn't Nem make it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's had to strap on the best pair of bulletproof tights and a cape, and he is in fact fighting crime. He has gone the way of the vigilante, and he's going to be up there with Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. Those are his best friends now. So it's a good cause. He's had to make this decision. He's made this decision very, very reluctantly, but it's definitely a much better direction for them. And we wish him the best. Fighting all those crimes and baddies and stuff like that. He may return sometime in the near future. We do hope so, because he's got a lovely face. Anyway, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Story, and I love you, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you next time. Bye.